Welcome to the Jan Podcast, Season 1, Episode 24. I am your host, Jan, and your co-host, Sally Ann, is here also. Hello,
How you
Sally Ann.
doing? How you doing?
I love being as dorky as I can on that intro. I just love it.
You
I
do a
make
great
myself
job.
laugh and then I fuck it up, What'd you say?
I said you do a great job.
If I could quit giggling in between.
It's the voice.
You know how many times I did that when I was at home alone?
Oh
And
yeah.
now I can do
You
it
just
on
kind
live.
of roll into it.
Oh man, but shit. Oh, so what did you think about Tuesday? The lightning and the fucking thunder and holy crap!
What? I didn't see any of that.
Oh wow, there was what they say. There was 4,792. What they call just like lightning, but the actual strikes, there was 1,300 actual strikes. That's like unheard of around here.
Where did this happen?
All over. I mean, it started all those fires in the mountains, and I mean, it burned China camp to the ground.
Chinese camp.
China camp? I thought it was China camp. Yeah, it's gone. It's fucking gone. I was looking at the pictures.
So you mean like in the Sierra Nevadas?
Yeah,
it was. Oh my
burned it to the ground. Like all this stuff.
I should listen to the news a little once in a while.
Yeah, because it's actually pretty tragic because that stuff's been around a long fucking time. I mean,
yikes.
Way back. Yeah, there was probably 7 fires that started from the lightning, and then 2 of them just took off and burned all kinds of crap. So it was pretty bad. It rained just out of nowhere. And then it just stopped, and then it went to 98 degrees again. So yeah, typical. But the foothills really, really got hammered. Kind of sucks.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything about that. But
yeah, it sucked because you know how quick the foothills burn. It's just nothing but dry everything.
Well, they should vacuum it.
Yeah, well, that's what they said. That's what everybody online's been saying. You know, we're supposed to rake that, right? We're supposed to rake it. Yeah.
Or they could just turn on the big faucets.
Yeah, what a dumb idiot. I mean?
Just do it that way.
Okay, so I wanted to talk about one of my peeves. I had a peeve, and then something happened Friday that I wanted to talk to. That's a peeve also, but I already had this peeve set. Yeah, I was driving home. I guess it was probably maybe Wednesday, Thursday, and I kept getting stuck behind people that I consider panic breakers. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. And they literally react to every single goddamn thing happening around them. Like our lane's flowing just fine. You're in the fast lane. We're flowing just fine. The truck on the right brakes so he can take the exit, and you slam your fucking brakes on. Why are you doing this? Now we're like 9 car lengths away. Why in the fuck are you doing this? Why are you hitting your brakes? I mean, don't these people realize when they hit their brakes, it's a fucking chain reaction, and they affect traffic miles down the goddamn road when it's busy?
No, because they don't care.
No, they're just oblivious. I think they're just not
paying attention to what they're doing.
I mean, even if they were aware, I don't think they would care. But yeah, they're just oblivious to everything. So what happened to me? I was taking the exit to the highway, our main highway. Mm-hmm. I was taking the exit to the bypass that they were doing the work on. The one I just said in the last podcast that I can't believe there's not more accidents. Guess where this happened? God. Right there.
What did you make happen?
It wasn't me. I got luckier than anybody and I have our Father to thank for it. Okay, because
do you mean our Father?
Hallow saved my goddamn car.
Or do you mean our Father?
Yeah. Our Father.
Our Father or
my
our
Father, your Father, all of our Father who art in heaven, unfortunately. Yeah, so he had told me when I first started driving and I pulled up, he said, "You're too close." I go, "Why?" And he goes, "No, you need to give yourself room in case someone hits you." And I'm like, "Oh, really?" He goes, "Yeah, what you need to do is stop, and at your hood is where you want their back tires. You want, like, their tires are sitting on your hood." And that stuck with me, okay, forever. And when I pulled up, I pulled off and I could see that traffic was at a dead stop and we were going too fast already. So I slowed down really quick and I feathered the brakes and I didn't lock them or anything. And I came exactly where he told me to stop. okay? And I'm sitting there and I'm looking behind me, and the truck behind me is not noticing that it's slowed down that much. And I'm going, oh, fuck. And
Oh
next thing
god.
I know, I hear this horrible screeching brake sound. And it was like the longest goddamn brake. I'm like,
Bracing for
I'm looking
impact.
back, forth, mirror, side mirror. And it's like, I don't know, 10 minutes later, 4 or 5 cars all the way up to the truck behind me. Boom. And I'm seeing him get hit and he's moving forward. And I'm like, lurch. And I squeezed in and he didn't hit me. And I was like, ooh.
Were
Everybody's just
you in
like,
the
we're
middle
out of here.
lane?
Huh?
Were you in the middle lane or were you on a side lane?
No, I was in the exit lane. Okay, they have them
Jesus.
blocked off. I mean, they give you a solid line, but everybody cuts everybody off, so traffic
Yes.
stops there because everybody's fucking being a douche, going to the end and cutting the entire
Right.
fucking lane off. So I mean, you
drives me
can literally
crazy.
sit there and be a good girl, but by the time you get there, it could be fucking 30 minutes.
It's like you knew when I knew that we had to merge.
Exactly.
So don't
exactly.
fucking just zipper. If you
You
guys
shouldn't
would
have been
just
going
zipper.
that fast where someone's going to be coming onto the on-ramp as well. So, you know,
Yeah.
shame on them for going that fast. It says 55, right? And they were going way faster than that.
Of course. Yeah, because it's a race. It's a race.
The guy in the truck, if he'd reacted sooner, he may have been able to save some cars from crashing in. Maybe I should have panic braked and gave him extra notice, but fuck, man.
Break.
Well, sometimes I'll jam my brakes a few times just to go, hey, bud, I'm fucking stopped. You know, this isn't moving
Right.
car. You know, sometimes you got to do that to snap them out. You're like, hey,
wake up.
Yeah, please. Now you got fucking 5 cars. Honestly, I don't know how many. There had to be a minimum of 3 to 4 cars, minimum. Yeah, it was pretty.
In it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh
yeah, because they were just crashing into each other. It's like being in the fog, you know, and you go bam, and then it's bam. Nobody sees anything until they're like 9 cars out, and the debris is out of the fog, and they're like, "Oh fuck, there's an accident." Yeah, like 9 cars ahead. Yeah, no one died. Well, you know what? I don't know that. I didn't see anything in the paper about somebody dying.
Yeah, and unluckily, that's usually when it happens.
I mean, there's so many accidents they don't even put it in the news anymore.
Right.
Unless someone dies. So, but yeah, that just kind of sucked and it scared the shit out of me. I was like, because that brake was like the longest goddamn brake. It was just,
yeah. I hate that shit.
That is what alerted me that they were definitely not going to stop. When I heard that, I'm like, yeah, that is the brakes of someone that's not going to stop in time. And I was right. Yeah. But yeah, so Dad's advice really came in handy right there. Thank goodness.
That's good. Yeah, because
I count that a W. That was a win. A W. Yeah. I do have some good news though. I don't know if I can pronounce this right.
I'm sorry, I'm not really sure I can handle good news.
Game reserve in Africa. These fucking poachers came to kill the rhino. They had like all the equipment and everything. They were going to steal the horn and kill it. And a pride of lions got to them first and killed them all.
No fucking way.
That's the kind of pride I can support. You know what I'm saying?
I love that. I'm all about that.
That was amazing. I think all poachers should be eaten by nature. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about that. Isn't that awesome? God, that was amazing. I was like, that was awesome. But it made me think of way back when we were young, Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom. It made me think of that.
God,
that was pretty big in our house. We watched that all the time. It was both amazing and horrifying. Marlon Perkins was a badass. He was a badass.
Yeah, it did show you that nature's not kind.
Yeah, I was like, oh, how beautiful. Oh my God, that thing just ate its head. Fuck me. Yeah. I'm like, I don't want to watch this. I'd see it come up and I'd be like this. Yep, hands above face. I don't want to see any of that shit.
Right.
No. Okay, are they done eating? Okay. Mom, there's blood all over his face. God,
when they're
horrifying.
hunting them, when they go after the babies, it's like,
yeah.
Not the babies, but they're so vulnerable and easy to get to.
Yeah, they're so tender and juicy, so it's tough. I get it, but geez, man, I that's as much as I love nature, I despise nature for that. I despise the food chain. I just hate it. But that inspired me. We were having this. It It was probably Mr. Bottle's 6th grade because we did everything in that class.
Yeah.
We went on a field trip to this place that this dude, he has his own like little museum of all the things he's taxidermied. And he had like lions and
It was up in the
bears.
foothills, huh?
Yeah, it was somewhere in a weird location, just out in the fucking wherever.
Yeah.
And we got out, and I'm like, "Are we gonna die?" You know, I wasn't even sure. I'm like, "What's going on?" And they're like, "No, come on in." And then we walked in. We're like, "Wow!" I mean, the birds and rhinos, and I mean, he had everything. It was like a museum of every damn animal. It was like Noah with stuffed animals. It was crazy. It was really neat though. But then you look at it and you're like, "Damn, that used to be alive. That sucks." You know what I mean? Then you're like, oh, I went full Jim Carrey. Just, oh, yeah. I was like, oh, what do you mean those are real? Oh, yeah.
Aw, babies.
I know.
Babies. Hold on, I'm searching something. I think it was up there at Knight's Ferry.
It could have been. I'm sure it's not around anymore. You know what I mean? I doubt it. It was kind of like, it was almost like a little schoolhouse, and you'd go in and it was all inside of this one building.
I promise you it's not still around.
No. Well, some of that weird stuff is. I mean, Pixie Woods and all that shit was around when we were little. That stuff's still around. But this was kind of like eccentrically owned. You know what I mean?
No, that's what I'm saying. It was probably run out of like his house.
Yeah, like out of a abandoned schoolhouse that he bought.
Any kind of like certification or
and the school's bringing these children to this pedophile. Yeah. You don't even know who the fuck he is. They're like, okay, kids,
the good
come
old
on
days.
out. Oh God. Yeah, and
gross.
he's like walks by and smells you. He's like,
ew. It puts the lotion on its skin.
Oh God, what movie is that? That's Jeepers Creepers. Fuck me.
No, that's from Silence of the Lambs.
No. Mine reference was Jeepers Creepers. Did you give me the? Did you ask for beans?
And I said it puts the lotion on its skin.
Joe Dirt. All right. I'll put your dang lotion on. You said the lotion thing, so it made me think of Joe Dirt. You haven't seen Joe Dirt?
No.
Oh my God.
I did, I think.
There's a scene there where he gets kidnapped. He's telling his story and he's making it sound all nonchalant, and he gets kidnapped by Buffalo Bob, and he's down in the hole and he's sending him down stuff, and he's like, put the lotion on. He's like, I put the lotion on. And he's like, he drops down. Did you get what I asked for? And he lowers down like this Trader magazine because he's ghetto as fuck, right? So he lowers down this car Trader magazine and he's going through it and he's like, it puts the lotion on. All right. I'll put your dang lotion on. It's David Spade. Fucking hilarious. If you haven't seen it, you have to fucking see Joe Dirt. It's amazing. It's funny as fuck.
I saw it when you wouldn't know when it came out. I probably
go see it now that you're a full-grown adult. You'll get all those little things that you missed before. Okay. It was great. Every time I watch it, I catch more shit. It's one of those. I really enjoy that movie. Yeah. It's funny as fuck. But yeah, that's why I was making fun of that reference. Actually.
Oh, okay.
But Silence of the Lambs is an amazing movie.
I thought you were like...
no, when you have two goats in a movie like that, holy fuck, man. How can it not be amazing?
Oh, yeah, no kidding.
It helps to have good writing.
It was kind of... I don't know if it was expected to be as big a hit as it was. Do you know what I mean? Know what I mean?
I do. I don't
know if they were expecting that because it was.
I was shell shocked.
It was huge. Huge. It was huge. It was a huge.
It was hit. Huge like my ego.
Huge hit.
So I saw a movie that I wanted to talk about. It's a Jason Statham movie, and I love Jason Statham.
Is it The Working Man?
Yeah. I just watched it like yesterday, day before.
I just watched it yesterday.
Sweet. Okay. So, it's Ant-Man's guy, Michael Pena, his buddy's in it. And he's the dad or his boss, and his daughter gets kidnapped, basically. Let's see. David Harbour is his buddy from what? Oh, does he think he's CIA? What do you think he is? I mean, he's blind, obviously, but he's obviously agency, but who the fuck knows? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He has dark, deep connections. He was a cool character. I liked it. And
I
then
love
did you know
everything that dude
Sylvester
is
Stallone
in.
co-wrote the screenplay for that?
Yeah, I saw that during the beginning. I was like,
Yeah, I
oh,
was
there we
like, hey,
go.
that's
Talk
kind of
about
cool.
the goat. That dude's a goat. Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Honestly, I'd watched a movie right before that with him. I was having a Statham weekend. Wrath of Man. That was it. Wrath of Man. It wasn't that
Okay.
great. It was like all over the place to where I was having a hard time following. Like, what the fuck? I got up to go to the bathroom, came back, and I had no fucking idea what was going on. And I went and reversed it and watched. I still had no fucking idea. I'm like, okay, I don't know what's
What did I
going on
miss?
anymore.
Oh wait, never mind. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I
you'd be
was
like,
just
what
like,
did I
yeah,
miss?
you're losing me
Never
too many
mind.
times. I caught myself on my phone. I'm like, yeah, I'm not interested in this movie, so I'm just
Yeah.
gonna. So, I mean, I watched it to the end, but I didn't watch it. So, yeah, but I did watch Working Man from beginning to end. That was actually pretty
I
good.
watched it for about an hour, but I think I fell asleep, but it wasn't his fault. I didn't fall asleep because I was bored. I fell asleep because I was tired. And
Ah,
then next thing I knew, I woke up and it was like, oh, it was over and I was slobbering. So I was like, oh, well, I don't want to rewind it right now.
do you know what? I do the same
I don't know
goddamn
how
thing.
fucking far back and I'm not starting it over.
It must be a sister thing because I do the same damn thing and I'll wake up and I'm like, oh crap, and I'll look on there and it'll stop like a quarter of the way through. I'm like, dang, I didn't even make it a halfway through the movie before I'm knocked
Yeah.
out. What the son
I
of a
just
bitch?
I hate those movies when like there's a non-custodial parent that's down on their luck and all the other parent does is just fuck them over and try to keep the kid away from them.
Yeah, those are
That
always.
kind of irritates me. And then like the
It's kind of the
grandpa, the very
average, the
first show
status
with
quo, huh?
yeah, the very first part with the grandpa, and I'm just like, what are you wearing on your hat? What kind of hat is that, bud? Stop it! Stop it with the
Sorry.
hat. That's okay. That's okay. So it's just kind of irritating.
Yeah, kind of. Yes, I will say they are 100% irritating. I do have another subject I'd like to talk about. I think you would too.
All right, let's bring it.
Blockbuster Video.
Oh, I
It
still
was
have the
so
Blockbuster
important.
card.
I looked it up, and I think the first Blockbuster opened in 1985 in Dallas, Texas. That was the first one, and
Oh
their
wow.
first movie that they had there. Guess. Don't cheat.
Wait,
Guess.
what year?
It would be
1985.
they opened in 1985, and the very first movie they had featured was what do you think?
Goonies.
Huh? No.
Goonies.
Goonies is
Oh, Star
after.
Wars. Duh, Star Wars.
No. Actually,
Motherfuck.
it's 85, so Star Wars would have been already done. It was Jaws.
Indian. Oh. Oh, well,
Yeah,
then what
Jaws.
the fuck? Star Wars was the same year as Jaws, so don't act like
Well,
that's a big stretch. That's a good
it
guess.
was the first movie they released there that they featured at the Blockbuster. That's the one that they used to feature. Isn't that kind of funny? Jaws. And
Yeah,
there's
but
only
Jaws
one
was
left.
released the same year as
There's one left
Star
in Bend,
Wars.
Oregon. I
Oh,
wonder if my membership's still good. No, I go in there and they'll be like, "No, you have 70,000 rewinds and you have 12 of our videos, motherfucker." Yeah, no, that would be my. But yeah, so here's something interesting. They'll actually, this will be a funner one. What do you think their number one movie rental was before they finally closed? What do you think the number one movie rental was? So you have what from 85 to they closed up the last one in like 2014 was the very last one that they closed.
it was.
What was probably like the biggest movie of the last decade or
Yeah,
two?
that's what I'm trying to think of.
Yeah, and I mean, this one was
probably-
above all others.
I'm thinking, is it something that's going to piss me off?
No, because it's just something you're when we do say it, you'll go, "Oh, okay, it'll be one of those." It'll make sense, but it may not be one that you go to right away.
85. Avatar. No, I'm just kidding.
Got it.
Won't be Avatar. Is it really Avatar?
You got it.
Oh,
You got
fuck.
it.
Yes.
Avatar. Congratulations.
Oh my god.
Congratulations.
See, that's another one I couldn't get into.
You know, me neither. I could not get into. I didn't even bother. Why do people like this so much? I mean, I'm like,
watched it and I get the hidden meaning and I understand
I
all
do
the
too.
undertones and everything.
Yes.
And as far as that goes, it was beautiful, but it was just like the whole, I don't know, the whole going into a deep sleep and then becoming this other thing, but your body's still there. And it's just like, how come this isn't make believe? I can't like suspend disbelief enough to understand why this. has happened. I couldn't follow the breadcrumbs to get to where we were, to where these
Yeah, I
things
was
were
like,
alive
man,
and
I could follow
everything.
the Matrix easier than this, and the Matrix
And
was
that was
fucking
really fucking hard.
complex. I'm like,
It's
I'm
like,
getting this easy. What the fuck
you
is
got to
it?
have a
Yeah.
triple digit IQ to, well, not really. Some of the people that understand the Matrix, but or love it. I mean, but yeah, it was just, it's one of those that like, okay, I don't have time to study a 850-page book on how this is possible.
I have a end of Blockbuster video sabotage theory. Okay.
Okay.
Because I know I've seen companies buy other companies and destroy them for their own profit.
Okay.
Okay. Can you guess who bought Blockbuster and slowly started closing them all down?
I know exactly who it was.
Who?
Oh, but I can't think of the name of it. Not Netflix.
No, it was Dish
It was
Network.
the one. Really? I
Dish
wasn't going to say
Network
Dish
bought
Network.
it and then slowly fucking shut them all down. So what do you got to do? You got to go into Dish Network now to get your damn
Yeah,
HBO or to get
I
your
wouldn't have
movies.
thought that. What was that one that we mailed that would mail you the fucking
Oh, you're
movies?
talking about Redbox.
No, Redbox, you could go to a Redbox and get the movie. I'm talking about the one that you filled it out, or you went online and you picked out your movies, and then it
Oh,
mailed you it, and you could only have
well,
like
that
two
was
or three of
Netflix
them at a
early
time.
on. That was Netflix
Was it
early on.
Netflix?
Yeah,
Okay,
because and they're like, oh
all
yeah,
right.
no, stream.
That's what I
You're
was
like, oh
thinking
yeah,
of. Yeah.
that's better. And once they took out, their loss, you know what I mean? Because how many times did they lose videos? And I'm sure the loss in the
Jesus.
end was worth going digitally. Yeah, so they bought it, and then by 2010 they had the majority closed down. And then the last one, well, there's still one in Bend, Oregon, but I
I mean, isn't
didn't
that
confirm
kind of
that.
how everything works, though? I mean,
Eventually, yeah. Yeah, well, I mean,
unfortunately.
I'm sure when they were making light bulbs, people were going, yes, but what about the oils? Hey, we need those jobs. Sorry.
Yeah, that's true.
Electricity's going to take care of that now. Peace out. It's progress. I mean, that kind of progress is different than putting a robot in and kicking a person out. That's different kind of progress to me.
Yeah, that's yeah. I mean, if it's progress and we're progressing and like
Yes.
the
And it's beneficial to us to
like the
where it's
Netflix thing,
beneficial to the world.
they still had things that had to run their companies and run and work for them and do all that kind of stuff. But like when stuff comes in and it's automated, that's the part that kind of
Yeah,
sucks. You
it
know what I
just,
mean?
yeah, yeah. I'm sure MAGA wishes they could automate some people to work in those fields and get their grocery prices down.
Yeah.
Good luck with
No,
that.
we
Good
don't
luck
want
with
to do
that.
that.
I'm gonna get attacked for that because they're
No,
psychos. But yeah,
for
let's
sure.
see. I think that's about all I got. That looks like it. I don't see any more on my notes.
Unfortunately, I don't have anything to add on my own.
So deep breath, USA.
Deep cleansing breaths, woosah. Everything's fine. So I had to go get my oil changed. So that's always fun.
Yeah, goddamn. Fuck, man. I
Goddamn
know.
fuck is right.
It's something you gotta do. And that and smogging. I'm like, why am I getting smogged? I have a fucking hybrid. Why are you forcing me to smog a hybrid? The fuck?
I have a diesel. Why do I have to, you know what I mean? Same thing. It's like, go fuck yourself. And it's like the minute I bought the diesel, now all of a sudden diesel's $1 more than everything else.
Well, unfortunately, that's how the truck drivers were. They had the greatest prices, and then fucking Mercedes started selling diesels, and the truck prices went through the fucking roof. So there's always someone that's going to ruin it for everybody else.
Sons of
Eventually.
bitches.
Like those affordable cars that China is building now, outperforming Tesla. Too funny. People are ditching their Teslas. Good. Not Americans, of course. The common sense people in other countries. Not fucking Americans. But.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. No, I feel you.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. I appreciate
spay
the time.
and noodle. Adopt your.
Spray and noodle.
Adopt. Don't shop.
Adopt. Don't shop. Live your life. Deep breaths. USA. Peace out.